Hello friends and welcome back to the Aria Randomizer 2023 tournament. This is a round 1 matchup between AmadeusJ and Derxu. It's game 1 of their best of 3 series. I'm Smile, I'm joined by Chewy.
Hey guys.
To tell you all about this one.
Yeah. So, this preset, we're going to see Panther first, a starting shop right at the beginning, a couple random... We're going to start with a random weapon and a random soul. So, we could have a really good kit straight from the get-go. We also are going to see the stat randomizer. A lot of enemies are going to have plus HP, minus HP, that kind of thing, or have a random elemental resistance or weakness. So a lot of elemental things that you wouldn't normally see could become very useful.
Yes, indeed. A lot of underrated souls or weapons become much better. We've got a starting Ascalon as well as Triton in the shop, it looks like.
Crazy. Olrock's suit is not bad as well. Also, a personal favorite starting soul of mine, the Zombie Soldier. Very underrated, has big splash damage for cheap cost, and deals fire.
Or minus HP zombies.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how much HP zombies have normally.
It's really not a lot.
Yeah, I wonder if these will die to a Panther. It's always nice when trash mobs, especially like Medusa heads, have minus HP, because you can just Panther straight through them. It's amazing.
And Triton also that super nice early pickup. That thing up next to the HP and MP bars is the countdown, which basically is a counter of major items in the game. It's souls or books. So each time they've picked up a soul out of these candles around the castle, it goes down by 1. There are decoys, though. It's not all going to be a progression.
Exactly. Looks like Derxu chose to take the Burt Gang instead of the Ascalon. Pretty interesting choice. The Burt Gang is going to be more useful immediately because it can be jump canceled. Ascalon, you're going to need Gravekeeper to make full use of it.
Yeah, Gravekeeper, that backdash soul. There's Black Panther.
Yeah, Derxu did get a little more information seeing the dance hall on the left there, but is a little behind in as a trade-off.
Yeah, I always like checking that area, even if you don't get Black Panther in the first room. Like, you set your expectations.
Yeah, and there can be a check there if it's like the waterfall or that lower reservoir check with the secret. It can pay off big.
Yeah, and Fuse, the developers, confirmed that that is not part of the like Ring 0 where Black Panther can be, but still, hey, free item.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, and you can always see, like, I've seen Skula there. It can be really influential.
Alright, we got Malthus up in the upper castle corridor. Only one major left in here, and it's over there.
So that is flight locked. I don't know if Amadeus has anything he can hit that with. You can hit canisters through walls with various souls and stuff, so... Unfortunately, can't get that right now, I don't think. Ripper does not go through walls. Wow, Ascalon can barely reach that. That's crazy. Galamoth. Ooh. So Derxu could be really far behind because he doesn't have Ascalon to hit that with if Galamoth is important.
Yeah, maybe you can get like a red soul drop or something that would be useful for that.
There's Clock Tower for Amadeus. He's gonna go in. This boss is really close to the entrance here, so it's not too dangerous to go check out what this is.
Yeah, one of the other things we've got going as well is mixed in with the normal soul objectives that are usual to this randomizer. We now have at least one boss objective in each seed. So beating the bosses is valuable. And Headhunter, not a bad one to see either, because Headhunter does trigger one of the Hammer Shop expansions when defeated.
Yeah, definitely, and Headhunter's going to go down really quick here. Headhunter does have a default slash weakness, so Ascalon's going to do really well here, despite not having Gravekeeper. I didn't see the stats, but It seems like it's going down quicker than usual and not doing very much damage.
Yeah, it's the only unfortunate thing about Stat Rando to me is that the box disappears pretty quickly and you don't get it back.
Yeah, I know, right? There was Flame Demon from Headhunter. That's a really nice red soul already, and it just becomes better if something has a fire weakness.
Oh yeah. So it turns out Derxu was not able to get Galamoth for now.
Yeah. We'll see if that comes into play too much here. And yeah, Derxu is choosing to finish the checks in Castle Corridor rather than go into the clock tower.
Yeah, it's not going to be any majors, he knows, but there is a door over here that he can check.
Mm-hmm.
And you can check things that aren't majors. You got, like, perfectly fine equipment and stuff in them still.
Oh yeah, getting healing early on can be really big. It lets you overextend a little bit more on bosses you wouldn't normally fight, like Death, Balor, Legion.
I mean, I think that giant backlocked potion over there is going to stay there, but...
Probably. Ooh. Is this slide? No. Okay, so Amadeus is going to have to leave all the way through Clock Tower here.
That would have been so great to have slide right next to the slide lock.
That would have been so convenient. Has Gravekeeper now, though, so... Ascalon's going to be a lot more potent right now. And wow, Cemetery at the end of Castle Corridor for Derxu.
This is not a whole lot going on in Cemetery. There is a boss, but it's only going to be one major item.
Yeah, depending on the boss here, there's only one check before the boss. Derxu is probably hoping that major is before the boss, and it is. Wow, that's convenient. And it's the duplicate Gravekeeper.
Well, okay, evened up on that. Backdash is one of the souls that there are 2 copies of placed around the seed, the other one being Skula. Skula teaches you to swim, and oh hey, Legion's in his vanilla area.
Not what we want to see. Derxu not even choosing to see if Legion has any weaknesses or anything. Probably for the best. Any Legion fight would be pretty difficult right now.
Yeah, one of the things that could be brutal is bosses are guaranteed to roll a buff, so you could get something like particularly annoying that you just don't want to deal with right now.
Yeah, Amadeus just definitely choosing to skip all those minor checks, just headed straight into Cemetery. And Derxu already has all the information, so he's gonna head back. Maybe into Clock Tower, we'll see. There are a lot of entrances you can go in as soon as you have Malthus.
And also seeing Legion is pretty huge as well, because like you can just at a point just charge into any boss room really. Like
Yeah,
I don't think these guys fear Balor.
that's very true.
Question from chat, never played this game, what do we need for Go mode? So there are 3 ancient books that tell us what we need to beat the game. They could be soul pickups, they could be bosses that we need to defeat. And those will get us past Graham and into the final bosses of the game. We also need a way of getting to Graham, so some kind of flight, which is Giant Bat or Hippogriff. And we need a way of getting through one puddle in the last area of the game, so we need the School of Soul to be able to swim through that.
Mm-hmm. Looks like this Legion is weak to... what's the arrowhead again? Is that dark?
That is stone.
Stone. Too bad. Any stone weakness, you just hit it... I'm told you just hit it once with any, like, petrifying thing, and it just takes double damage for the rest of the fight. I'm not I haven't seen confirmation on that, because poison is kind of bugged on Chaos, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, normally the stone, like, Milliken's sword is kind of annoying to work with, because the hit where you inflict stone doesn't really deal damage, but anything after that gets the boost.
Yeah, Ascalon is making quick work of this shell. It's probably going to go down quick. I didn't see if it had plus HP or anything, did you?
Not plus HP, it had a resistance.
And that was it? Wow. No stat changes.
And Amadeus is going to fight this out. Legion does give you a huge chunk of experience. They're doing a bit of trading places as Derxu is going to take a look into Castle, Clock Tower.
Just going to see that duplicate Gravekeeper, unfortunately.
cannot full clear Clock Tower without, again, a way to swim.
Ooh, I don't know how much healing Amadeus has, and these dudes are just dropping right on top of him.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
not
man.
healing.
Wow. Okay. That was scary. Okay, Amadeus can just duck here as long as he doesn't get hit by a laser. Okay, he's not going to risk that.
Yeah, it's kind of sort of a safe spot.
Oh, these dudes could... Okay, I was going to say, they could still be right there, but they had walked over. Those dudes just getting dropped on him. Oh, that was so rude.
Yeah, this is still one-hit territory. Oh, 3 HP!
Yeah, wow. Amadeus really committed to that because there was no way to get out of that without slide.
You can just defeat the core of Legion without needing to take down all the parts, and that is what Amadeus is trying to do. 99 a hit.
The laser! Oh man, unlucky. Right on him. That's a major time loss dying to that Legion. We'll see if he tries again. No, not gonna commit.
Yeah, it's just taking a little while right now. Can't necessarily guarantee the second attempt doesn't go the same way.
Yeah, Derxu did fight Headhunter, so Derxu might go straight back to Hammer right now because he knows what's at the end of Castle Corridor.
Yeah, they've got a couple more doors available to them to go into as well.
The most appealing one being the vanilla garden door down here. You can do a little Undyne skip where normally you would need to stand on this water here, but with a precise double jump on the edge, you can clip up.
Yeah, you just kind of curl your toes on the edge, and there Derxu goes.
Very nice. And Amadeus is right behind. Vanilla garden, wow.
Alrighty then. Got two potentially important things in here.
Ooh, wow, giant bat. Paid off big.
Yeah, and Amadeus is right behind, so... he didn't miss anything with the Death to Legion, so...
Yeah, this is actually completely tied. Except I don't know if Derxu saw the... Did Derxu see the study? I had missed that.
I think you went through and got the duplicate backdash. He did go up to that clock tower door.
Demon Lord. Definitely not bad.
Yeah, it is somewhat MP hefty, but nice one to have.
They're taking a little bit opposite garden routes here. I think one went reverse garden.
Yeah, that poor minus HP Altair as well.
Just another trash mob getting one hit by a Panther.
Derxu really wants this pudding.
Totally understandable with how little healing they've seen. I don't think either runner has seen any healing besides that like bat-locked potion or whatever that was.
I think we saw a strawberry in one of these rooms.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we did see a strawberry and that cream buff.
Okay, not a ton, especially when like the shop doesn't guarantee healing.
No dive kick to get out of that door, so they're gonna have to go all the way back through.
Yeah, wow, that's annoying.
Totally.
Well, at least it's hard to lose garden because its two doors are right next to each other.
And Amadeus is going back through reverse. Interesting.
Man, that rules out another door from Castle Corridor.
Yeah, they might have to go to the vanilla dance hall exit at this rate. That's the only one left, isn't it?
Well, they have bats, so the high ones are in now.
Very true.
This is almost playing out like an Aria Rando light.
Very rigid logic that you have to follow.
It's just like, hey, both of these doors lead back to your starting area. Good luck.
Amadeus is going to head into the dance hall here. Opting to not check the Headhunter shop yet, but he does have Ascalon, so Aria is a really good kit. Wow, random Skyfish.
Yeah, we take those.
Definitely.
If we got some source of like MP regen, Skyfish can be a huge beating.
Oh yeah, if you have more like a strength weapon type build, not so much a blue soul build, Skyfish is just the best blue to have.
Derxu has found top floor, maybe making a note of that, and inner quarters is on the other side.
And Amadeus did find Stolas in this area. Just an amazing yellow.
Yeah, all those blue souls that work off our MP Stolas makes those quite a bit more powerful.
Fortunately, it doesn't affect Skyfish as far as I know. There's the rare ring. Derxu doesn't know!
Oh no! Chewy for rare.
He doesn't know. Yeah, the rare ring is just an accessory that makes you get rare, or not even rare drops, just item drops from mobs more often in general. So it can be nice for like getting healing usually.
So Dancehall's starting to pay off. Amadeus got Manticore as well as Skula.
Yeah, wow, Derxu's headed into top floor right now. And Amadeus going into Balor.
This is a very spicy play going to top floor.
Oh yeah, big time. With no levels. It does have the Olrock suit, I believe. Luckily these final guards aren't doing too much.
You say not too much, but it's like 99.
Almost 100, yeah. By stat rando standards, that's very little damage, which is funny.
Alright, what is in the ceiling of top floor today?
A lance. Great.
Thanks.
And wow, Balor went down really quick for Amadeus and got Golem. That's unfortunately does nothing for him.
Yeah, downgrade to Triton.
Oh man, Derxu's gonna play it. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Oh, Derxu. Okay, nice. Yeah, just wanted to wait until everything fell down that hole and then can panther right through.
Yep, up to safety. Got the save point here. As Amadeus is doing the candle check, because doesn't really have much left in Dance Hall.
Yeah, I think the only other check left is like the secret ceiling, isn't it?
Yeah, got Ghost Dancer, that could be the required yellow soul.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, just look at that bat drain. One issue with having Giant Bat as your only flight is you have to be very careful with your MP. Antiquo, okay.
Equalized on Manticores.
Yeah, that'll be really nice for if, assuming both runners get Stolas, that'll be really nice later on.
One interesting thing here as well is that Giant Bat could be our logical access to study.
There's
All right.
Red Book for Amadeus.
Yep. It's not reading it just yet.
Yeah, keeping us in suspense, but it is a little bit better to just wait until you would have menued otherwise.
In a chapel where we've got a pendant. Derxu's gonna check the Wrecking Ball door.
Chapel has had the craziest stuff in the last few seeds I've seen. Not too much so far, though.
I've seen it have Malphus in like 3 of these, right in this room.
I've seen it have, like, Death's Robe and Demon's Mail a couple times. I think I saw a claim the other day, Final Sword. It's just absurd. But there are a lot of major checks here, so probably not going to see too much of that.
There is allegedly item waiting. It's waiting. You can still RNG there.
And did the weighting get changed how it works? Because before it was just based on the area. Now is it based on like the relative to the logic?
Well, before it didn't work, but now it's
just
like
didn't work at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's per check. And Derxu has found a duplicate red book in top floor, by the way, which said beat the study boss.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna have to find a way in there. There's Undyne for AmadeusJ. And Slide. He already had Bat, so Slide isn't going to do too much, but Slide is very helpful for Graham and Chaos, and even sometimes Julius, depending on if you like utilizing it.
And depending on where this bottom door goes, that could be Bat-locked Slide.
Yeah, honestly, it is pretty comforting that both racers have some form of slide right now because, as Algorithm has said, this new logic is so rude when it comes to the slide locks it can put.
Oh, okay, so I think we saw this way in, actually. Well... Because you had to go through top floor doors to get here. Amadeus is going to find top floor in a second. Is putting the rare ring on.
And it already got a Persephone random drop that I missed. I think it was a flame necklace. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a... No! There was a poison fist. It's there again! What is this? He missed the first one and went back and got another one.
Poison Fist MVP.
Insane. Poison Fist is such a good weapon. Wow. Truly the rare ring difference.
I think Derxu might have died in the death fight, so he's recollecting some of these things.
Yeah, I didn't even see any of that.
It's okay, death's kind of missable.
They're not too far behind here. Derxu does already know what all these checks are, so he can choose to skip some. Oh yeah, he's death for Amadeus.
Oh yeah, that might be boss clock tower, okay.
Man, death is hitting hard. 160. I don't know if Amadeus is one hit or not here.
Or not boss clock tower, what am I saying?
Oh no! Okay, wow. The laser would have one hit it for sure. But into phase 2. It has Manticore with Stolas. Oh man, those are meaty. Look at that.
Those are some big numbers.
Yeah, wow.
I love phase 2 death. Because you can just do that. You can sit there with an Ascalon.
Exactly. Okay. Oh, did Xerxes look at the shop? Oh, I totally missed it. And random drop from that zombie? Man. I didn't see that at all. Sometimes these random drops are just so quick, you can't see them at all.
Yeah, game's trying so hard to show you all this wonderful text. Bone Pillar flying armor.
Wow. Nice. So, Derxu missing Galamoth is definitely not that big of a deal, though he doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, he's going all the way back, but not gonna be missing that. Flying armor completely outmoded by starting with Black Panther.
Sadly. It does make like the waterfall climb a little easier, but with Giant Bat, it just doesn't matter.
And Amadeus found the Wrecking Ball door. He can't go that way because he hasn't found the other way into... Well, hasn't gone up there to break the wall.
It's a random milk from a Derxu. Not bad.
Well, if you noticed that, that could be farmable healing, perhaps.
Kind of true. I can't remember how many drops that mob has. I remember gym clothes, and gym clothes are fairly common, so in a pinch, could be worth it, yeah.
Okay, and now Amadeus knows that top floor is in the vanilla dance hall door out of Castle Corridor. And also gonna come in here.
Yeah, Amadeus has all the levels from below, so shouldn't be too scared here.
Derxu has found a way into Reservoir.
Oh, I didn't realize Amadeus chose to not even buy Triton. That's crazy Amadeus hasn't had Triton this whole time, and Ascalon's been hitting that hard.
I think the Ascalon cost a fair bit, so he might not have had money left for it.
True. So Derxu opted to go for the lesser weapon with Triton. Yeah, there's that duplicate red book. Amadeus still hasn't read it, has he?
He's opened his menu, so he might have at this point.
Okay. Yeah, Amadeus got Triton, got Stolas, got Manticore. Just such an insane kit, and has every shop upgrade. Milliken Sword, For 1K, nice. Claim, okay.
Hey!
Really love to see that. It's gonna sell a bunch of garbage here.
I bet that's in the death shop, because, like, Derxu totally would have bought that.
Yeah, probably. Assuming Derxu looked at that. Excalibur.
Even
Why not?
cheaper Excalibur, Positron.
Wow. Killer Mantle. I like Killer Mantle, yeah, picks it up. And looks like that's all he's gonna get. There are 11K strawberries.
Load up on strawberries, please. Thank you.
Man, how much do strawberries heal for? Isn't it like 300 or something?
I believe it is 280.
Okay, yeah. That's just such a good amount.
Yeah, like you don't need to invest in those really expensive beef curries just to make up for it.
Yeah, definitely not. Man, yeah, Amadeus is just gonna mow through the rest of the castle looking for these books. Has all the progression, has best kit you could ask for besides maybe better armor.
You could actually fight this room if he wants to.
Totally, it might be faster. Just craziness.
Round 2 for death versus Derxu. Oh yeah, Amadeus hadn't done these topside checks yet, so we'll do that and then break the Wrecking Ball wall.
Derxu does take death down this time. Very nice. So Derxu's hopefully gonna head back to the shop and get that claim. Also probably gonna find this flying armor here. Yep. Yeah, I can only imagine how much this Manticore is gonna do. Stolas claim gives a massive int buff. Just, oh. We thought it was meaty before. We might see some 300s.
Any milks?
I didn't see any. Derxu, unfortunately, does not have the rare ring on, so it's a little bit less likely. The Derxus have minus HP, so you are one-shotting them with Panther. We got Amadeus back. Yeah, Amadeus is probably just gonna head into the study at some point here. The study was all the way through Clock Tower, so yeah, just gonna head there now.
Yep, it's one of those stones left unturned.
And it does have Skula, so could do these lower Clock Tower checks. There are 2 major checks down there, so... And there's only 2 checks down there, period, aren't there? But Jesus not to. Oh, just gonna save split it. Very smart.
Yep, that also works. I think that's a favorite of people to do just because that second one takes so long to go over for.
Yeah, it's kind of true. There's Hippo. Okay. That's probably worth keeping.
Yeah, I think you walk out with that because that's just so much movement upgrade.
Oh yeah, it speeds up Chaotic just a crazy amount. And it can make Graham a lot easier if you do the invincibility tech, though you kind of don't need to with Claim. And just Persephone. That could be the required blue, but I think there wasn't there Persephone in the shop regardless, so it's not too influential. Yeah, Derxu has not seen the death shop yet, so probably just gonna wait on that until he warps back. These gargoyles. A lot of the time runners will go up to that top check immediately after killing Manticore without leaving the room, just so that those gargoyles haven't spawned, so you can just get up there safely without them knocking you down. And all for the Undying, right? Amadeus does make it into the study. A random tear of blood from that witch. Oh my gosh. That's a decent accessory. Not better than like the Satan's ring he has, but not bad.
Yeah, there's like a whole triad of really good accessories. The Tear of Blood, the Satan's Ring, and Ancient Belt. I'm happy to have any of them, really.
Oh, fairly decent. And from the chat, Amadeus also got a random drop from Needles. I didn't even see that.
Turns out the study had its vanilla great armor.
Very nice. 2 vanilla bosses.
But that is the study boss down, so that's a red book requirement achieved.
Yeah. It's that duplicate red book for Derxu. Yeah, Derxu is gonna find Stolas, assuming he goes up to the attic here. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe bigger for him, and it'll get him Skula as well.
Definitely. Yeah, Amadeus did find the duplicate Skula in the study here, so... We have seen both of those.
Just one thing left.
Yeah, trying to find this major check. It's one of these last ones over here.
And we got a left door leading out of here. It could be a dead end, it could be arena.
Skyfish. Oh. Yeah, I can't remember what that was a random drop from.
I think...
Wasn't it Derxu?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think those Ghost Dancers drop Manticore as well as soldier uniforms.
We saw both of those? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Wow. There's Skula.
Yeah, it feels like we have the luck fix on, but I'm pretty sure it's not on.
Hey, Castle Map 3 from that guy. Nice. Yeah. Amadeus just goes... Normally, runners would skip that check, but with Killer Mantle and just so much defense and all that, might as well just go straight through.
Time to shred Belor.
Oh, yeah.
And that door was arena, by the way.
Yeah, you called it. Luckily not the dead end from Forbidden.
There's only a red soul for the... There were 2 majors in here. And we know we don't need the red soul.
Yeah, pretty convenient that Belor is weak to slash here. I didn't notice that one. Amadeus was fighting.
And got kickers, so that's a fully filled out tracker. Derxu's using Demon Lord, looks like, on Belor.
Yeah, making pretty good work with it. Also the big golem for Amadeus.
Elfin Robe.
Yeah, more int.
It's actually a decent reward for beating Big Golem.
Yeah, how much more int does Elfin Robe give compared to Olrock's Sword, do you know?
I am probably gonna say and get it wrong. I think there's like 2 main int boosting things, and one is +5 and the other is +10?
That is significant. Alright, Amadeus is gonna have to go all the way back through. Wait, I'm surprised Amadeus isn't taking the warp, actually. I guess Amadeus wants to go back to Clock Tower and go out that lower exit.
Interesting. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we do have that door down there.
Yeah, I think that's what Amadeus is thinking here. Pretty smart, honestly.
And we're running out of places it could lead. It could be the Forbidden Dead End. It could be like any of tons of doors in the reservoir.
Yeah, have we seen any reservoir doors yet?
Derxu found the one to like the very front of it when he didn't have Skula.
Ugh, wow. This isn't too bad because there's another flight locked door right next to it. But it is also left facing, so we risk having a dead end here. Okay, no dead end, luckily. Nice.
Yeah, this was
Oh,
the
yeah,
door.
Derxu was here. You're right. My apologies.
And he's got his hippogriff now.
Mm-hmm. Wow, only 2 checks in Reservoir, though.
Yeah, that is pretty empty. But Amadeus is going to be able to explore it.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of running out of places to have books.
Yeah, and we're still missing 2 of them. There's a rune ring. Amadeus literally has almost everything you could ask for. Just needs to find these books.
Yes, game, please tell us what we need to win you.
Exactly. Just gonna go straight for the slide lock. Pallet bulk? Okay. I think that's our first dark type weapon, so.
Yeah, I think so. You just gotta commit, and you'll get a Calibulg every time.
So true.
Who needs to check it from the bottom? Nobody.
Oh, random siren! Wow!
Oh yeah,
That's
Siren
from-
is tech now.
Yeah, from Medusa Head too. That's one of the rarest drop rates. Insane. But yeah, Siren deals Curse, and Curse, if something is weak to Curse, it takes a percentage of its health from every hit. So Siren, you can see Siren hit for like 700 easily. It's insane.
Curse, not a very common element in the game, not a very common weakness. But
Yeah,
in Stat Rando,
yeah, in Stat Rando, if you get a boss that's weak to it, it's crazy.
some ramen sitting under the waterfall.
And here's Eastern, okay. I think we're gonna see Amadeus clear Eastern.
Yeah. Yeah, this is that kind of seed, I think.
Yeah, sometimes these fish heads can be a bit of an issue, but with Claim, the fish heads are weak to Holy, so you can like 2-shot them usually. If they're doing too much damage. Otherwise, you can just tank them. There's Blue Book, okay. Manticore from Ghost Dancer.
So yeah, Amadeus has that as a drop, and it's also in top floor if he didn't have it.
Mm-hmm. So much healing, wow.
Yeah, here's where it all is.
No kidding. Yeah, just 2-shotting these fish heads. Do they have? Yeah, they have plus HP and they're still getting 2-shot. Ridiculous.
And minus attack, so they can barely do anything.
Oh yeah, Amadeus could totally. Yeah, 1 damage. And just go right through him if he wants. There's another Tear of Blood. Yeah, Amadeus is also making smart use of how water works. So, already knows what's behind the waterfall, I suppose. So, if you're in water, you have to slowly gain speed as you're falling. But if you take damage, you're immediately max speed, which is very nice.
Using that money candle to great effect.
I always forget that candle has money. When do you ever hit that thing? It's just so out of the way, you know?
I mean, I always hit it when I'm trying to cross that gap. Like, not trying to get the money, but...
Really? Yeah, I feel like I don't see that often, but too bad money drops aren't too important. Because random armor of fire, okay. Are there any other money candles that aren't replaced by checks? And there's some electric damage. Because there's the money candle in Dance Hall that's replaced by check, and there's the money candle in Arena that's replaced by check. So that might be the only one. And duplicate blue book, great.
Wow. So
There's a
the
fat
2
zero.
things...
Yeah. Wait, were they both blue books? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. And now a fat donut for Reservoir.
Alright, I am done clicking things on the tracker. They have everything.
Nice.
There's
Oh my
one
God.
thing in the forbidden area.
Yeah, Forbidden loves having books.
There's really nothing left. So is it the early check or is it the far check?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this might be a full castle clear. There it is. Nice. Killer doll drop. I think that soul was in the shop regardless. Random slime. Okay, wow. Just when I thought his kit couldn't get any better.
Yeah, we have to have seen Quetzalcoatl by now. So
Yeah.
that's go mode for Amadeus. He knows where his areas are to beat the game. He has the requirements to beat the game. Just needs to go fight the last bosses.
Yeah, Derxu is looking through the arena here, but not finding much. Was that a random bastard sword? Oh my gosh.
I mean, we take items. It's not like good at this point or anything, but random sell prices.
Yeah, I mean, just the amount of random drops is ridiculous. Yeah, Amadeus got really low there. Ah, so scary.
Back in the top floor, time to face off against Graham.
I cannot think of a single weakness Amadeus does not have covered here. He's got Poison Fist, Milliken Sword, Siren, Claim, Calidbalg, Vijaya. Just ridiculous kit.
Well, watch us get punked and Graham has no additional weaknesses.
Maybe. Got Manticore and Stolas to cover that possibility.
Plus attack,
holy.
resist, holy.
That's not what you want to see.
Well, okay, this actually could be a really safe fight with Excalibur, because you can just safe spot all of phase 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not too bad. It is a little bit slower, but... Yeah, Amadeus is just gonna do it normally, it looks like, with the backdash cancels.
Yeah, equipping the souls now.
Yeah, luckily Graham's HP is vanilla, so he could count, but if Graham's HP is either plus or minus, you really want to equip those really early to make sure you don't miss, because it's impossible to count. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
275 from a hand.
Crazy. Graham has the chunkiest hits with plus attack in the game. But I'm surprised Amadeus isn't using the Calidbalg here. Just very comfortable with the Excalibur, I guess. And you can duck here, just for safe hits, which is nice.
Yeah, this is the ultimate safety weapon.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Dice already done.
You might have noticed Excalibur is the sword in the stone, and it's still in the stone because Soma is unworthy.
Very true. Oh, Amadeus doesn't have water. I didn't think of that. Yeah, we could see our Rahabs in Chaotic.
Yeah, a couple checks left.
I do believe the best thing we could see with Julius here is either weak to Holy or weak to Curse.
I think Derxu is trying to reconstruct where he found Reservoir.
Yeah, man. Reservoir just looped on itself enough that it's hard to get into.
Yeah, it has a door that leads to itself. It has a one-way door because it leads to Forbidden.
So rude. Luckily, Amadeus does remember if Garden is vanilla here.
Yeah, he's going to the bottom of the garden, but that's okay.
Yeah, I can't remember where the top of it was.
Right next to it.
Really? In the school
Yeah, in the water
door?
door.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. Just playing it safe, I suppose. It's so easy to forget where Garden was. I even immediately forgot and I'm not playing.
Well, when you forget, just go back to where it usually is.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Just going for the good old Stolas Manticore. Completely reliable. Weak to dark. Or is that dark?
I believe so. Resist fire and minus HP.
Oh, man. Imagine if Julius actually was weak to dark and vanilla. This is what you would be seeing. Crazy.
Yeah, chunky hits for 177.
Yeah, did Amadeus put on Triton there? I had missed it. Oh my gosh, phase 2 already.
Yeah, boss phases kind of get interesting with stat rando. We had a seed where it seemed like Belor went into phase 2 really early. Wow.
Oh my, sorry to interrupt you, but man, what was that?
It was like a 5 or 6 hit phase 2, no big deal. Alright, Derxu has found the way into Reservoir, picked up the Rin Ring. Amadeus is skipping the checks.
Yeah. I mean, with this kit, it makes sense, but I don't know. I feel like you usually miss something no matter what if you skip these chaotic checks.
That first one was Rahab's sword, it's gotta be.
Gotta be. Hopefully we don't see a weak to water chaos here.
Well, he has enough stuff at this point where I don't think he's going to be taking the leave play anytime soon. I didn't even see what that was.
Yeah, frame rate's a bit too low. I totally missed it. What's this? It, that was the yellow soul.
Yeah, we knew there was one soul in here, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much the only yellow soul that would be useful here is like Arc Demon, maybe, Lubricant. Other than that, not too much.
Could always try it and see what it was.
Yeah, you could.
You could fight Chaos with Iron Golem on just for the lulz.
Alright. No strong against holy. That's the only thing we don't want to see.
Derxu hit the money candle, by the way.
Really? Maybe I just don't notice as much as it happens. Plus HP, okay, nice. That's fairly kind chaos, actually.
Yeah, pretty standard. We're well kitted out for it, can basically go with whatever we want.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And Chaos statues have no defense, so this 158 is just... that's what you get normally.
Yeah. We might... I think we're gonna see either a 2 or 3-eye here. Amadeus has like... I think he has a Mana Prism, I think he has some high mind-ups. So a lot of Manticore usage on the core here is gonna be good.
Might still have the full complement of strawberries.
Exactly. Oh, gonna use slime. I totally forgot about slime. So definitely a 4-eye. Yeah, if you don't know, you can stick slime into the wall and it'll hit the eyes just repeatedly.
Yeah, if you want a damage boost, you can do it on the bottom ones too, but just playing it safe. Let's finish out strongly in style.
Wow, that slime actually bounced around and hit the orb away from him. It's very kind.
Great positioning on slime. Up to 47 on the core.
Yeah, already. Still hasn't finished this eye quite yet. There you go.
I was about to say, is it going to be 3-eye with the bottom one left over?
And wow, not even bothering to use Manticore. Fair enough. That's GG. Well played to AmadeusJ.
Amadeus takes game 1 in the best of 3. We are going to have more games coming at you right after this one, so you keep your eyes peeled right here. Derxu got a Vijaya, so that's lightning checked off as well.
Yep. Oh, not checking. That is where the yellow book is. And we didn't see any duplicate yellow book, and guessing is banned. Not that the yellow book was a soul anyway, so guessing it would be a little bit unlikely. And yeah, Derxu's not gonna head back. I wonder if Derxu has an area in mind that he's looking for. I don't know if he would at this point. Okay, gonna head back down. Yeah, wow. There were 2 doors that looped, and then it was the exit into Forbidden that loops on itself. Such rude exits in Reservoir here.
Amazing. I love it.
Just one of those seeds, I guess.
You get a full clear seed in Stat Rando, but it's Panther first, so you're still in it in less than an hour, and then you just got to focus on fighting whatever weird bosses are in your way.
Mm-hmm. So here's go mode for Derxu. And does Derxu have the claim yet?
Well, he didn't have access to the death shop when he shopped that one time.
Yeah. I don't know if he's gone back. I didn't see what weapons he's in at the moment.
Hit something, hit these guys. Okay.
Wow. Oh. Hasn't gone shopping yet.
I mean, depending on if he has the race room open, like that's a decision you could make. Just be like, I want to get something good and finish this out. That was 108 from that poison worm.
Crazy. Yeah, do you know how poison worm hits work? Because the poison worm poisons you, but does the poison affect the initial hit?
It's not something I know about. Like, anecdotally, I feel like I've gotten hit before, and I think you're not counted as poisoned yet.
Such a chunky hit. It wouldn't even surprise me, but...
Yep, he wants Calibulg, and it's gonna be great for him.
Sleeps out instead of sliding. Probably about similar.
Yep, sleep returns you to the start of the room, saves you some time.
So we are probably going to see Derxu just go straight to the top floor to fight Graham. And Derxu might not even visit the shop for that claim, or the Excalibur.
Well, that is a castle corridor warp, so maybe we will get a look.
Yeah, looks like it. Probably smart.
Yep, there you go.
Just now sees it. Man, look at all that healing. And MP healing, too. Amadeus didn't even have to use that because of Slime. Slime is just so efficient.
Oh, and Rahab's sword was in the shop, so there you go.
Was it? Wow. So we actually saw, I'm pretty sure that's a full deck of every single weakness covered with like really solid options for each one. Not some garbage like Merman, you know?
Yeah. And we even had Killer Mantle. Like, things can't roll the Killer Mantle weakness, but...
Oh, yeah. Definitely covers that as well.
I want enemies to be able to roll time stoppable.
That would be interesting. Would maybe make Chrono Mage a little bit more useful outside of just getting into the Galamoth check.
Yeah, and getting you a Skyfish.
True. Have you had to farm Skyfish ever in a seed for a book?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've never seen it have to be farmed. Like, it's just so specific having to kill it with Chrono Mage. It's usually better to just find the canister. Maybe someday. Alright. Derxu hasn't seen the weakness yet, I suppose. Or the strength, rather. Strong against Holy. There it is. Only hitting for 15. That hurts. Am I switching to the Elfin Robe? Wow, so gonna keep the claim on just for that int boost to get more Manticore damage. Totally respectable. Oh, never mind. Going with Burging instead of Calibulg. There you go. Yeah, Graham, despite having absorbed Dracula's powers, isn't strong against Dark, but isn't weak to it either, so it's a good option. Not an insane option, but anything that's not strong against Dark is pretty strong versus, just because of its high base damage. That's Graham 2 going down fairly quickly. I didn't see if he had the required souls equipped, but I assume he did since he hasn't reset. Yeah, that was a lot of lag there. I don't know what Derxu is actually playing on.
Game Boy interface, so a GameCube with, like, software that acts like Game Boy Player.
Really? I wonder why it lagged so much there. That was really strange.
I mean, Aria does have some lag. Could just be a little bit of that.
Maybe. Amadeus is just trying to zip into that wall. That does not work. It's at the end of a slope.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying zips a whole bunch of these places when I was trying to figure out that zip rando. This is gonna crash your game.
You can't zip underwater anyway. Because you can't transform.
Yeah. Most right walls are no good.
Really? Ah, I never thought about that. You're kind of right. Yeah. Hopefully Derxu remembers where the garden was. It was vanilla, which is pretty much the easiest place to remember. Besides, like, maybe being off of the wrecking ball.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to heal up for a second, and he's going straight there. I think people are just fans of, in general, going to Mina instead of, like, routing in a save point along the way or something. I think this one also... Oh, that works. Okay.
Guess he went up or something.
A lot of the chaotic warps just take you around different places in chaotic.
Yeah, wow, Amadeus is kind of good at zips. Derxu is going to take the safety heal. Pretty much no matter what kind of kit you have, it's a good idea to save against Julius, just because a mean attack roll can just mean death in 2 hits, no matter what.
Also lets you make decisions about, like, if you're having a good fight or not. Am I using too much healing? Would I do better if I reset this instead of having to leave for healing? That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And I guess Derxu didn't see the dark weakness. Because he's opting to not use the Calibog.
Or maybe, well, Calibog now.
Is it weak to poison? Oh, I guess he is weak to poison, because now he's hitting for 169. Wow, that's kind of a small increase, isn't it? Because it was 150 to 169. Oh. Or is that the Triton difference? Man, I don't even know at this point.
I thought the Poison Fist was actually hitting for like 50. I might have seen it wrong.
Oh yeah, I just mean the difference between the Calibog hits.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Triton then. Anyway, into phase 2 with this very small HP Julius.
Wow.
Oh, buddy. Shadow Knights are plus HP plus defense.
Trying to fight it with the Calibog too. Switching to Positron. You gotta use a claim here. They're so weak to Holy.
This actually isn't doing too bad. Double 47s.
It's okay.
I believe
really
Derxu also skipped the first check.
Wow, yeah, we're not gonna know what any of these chaotic checks are. But yeah, what you gotta do is like get the Shadow Knight against the wall and stick slime inside of it and try to get it to hit. That's the way. I don't know if that would work. He's pushing it back. Died. Come on, Derxu, show us this check. Hopefully we can see it if he looks in briefly. Come on. No! Not even doing it for the fans.
Might just be thinking, like, what else would I even want?
Yeah, fair enough. Sadly, Derxu didn't get slime, but it was from Medusa Head. I'm not cooking anything, what do you mean? You don't need to let me cook.
Amadeus showing off the slime strats. Alright, into plus HP chaos. Switching weapons. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the claim.
Probably the best option here. You can hit 2 of these statues at once.
Yeah, gives all the stab boosts as well. It's very safe.
We have Vijaya, but maybe not like the truly great multi-hits.
Yeah. I feel like... Yeah, it really doesn't matter too much, I don't think.
And showing off the lock-on iframes. Doesn't have any MP anymore, but saves some HP that way.
Yeah, very useful tech, actually.
I just claim hidden for 194 on that Shadow Knight.
Wow. I'm surprised. Yeah, I mean, the plus defense, I guess. Usually it would be hitting for like 300s. Pretty crazy. I assume Derxu will go for a 3-eye here.
Is doing some of the wraparound strats to hit the core and the eye at the same time.
Actually going for 4-eye here. Derxu runs glitchless, so I would have thought he would, I guess glitchless doesn't get claimed. Glitchless does 2-eye, actually. Pretty funny.
Alright, all 4 eyes down doing 55 a hit.
Got Manticore, gonna put on the Stolas. I assume he has Elfin Robot too. 162. Oh, love to see it.
And GG to Derxu finishing out game number 1. Alright, got it done. I got to reload for game 2. Hope to bring it back and force a game 3. We usually talk to the runners after the set completes in these. So we will see you in a bit for game number 2. Stay tuned, everybody.
Welcome back, folks. You're here for game 2 of AmadeusJ versus Derxu. Amadeus did take game 1. You Smile Fires here with me.
Yeah, hi Chewy. So Derxu is looking to even it up in this series. What are we hoping for in this seed? We had a full clear seed last time, so...
Full clear with, like, complete kits. I feel like there's kind of a balance there. Like, if you're going for a full clear, you're usually going to have everything you want to find, because there's always a lot of good stuff in the castle, it seems like. You're going to have those levels, but if it's more of a zip seed, your endgame bosses are going to be a lot more difficult, usually. Skull Archer start, not bad.
Starting equipment seems kind of... Well, there's a bird gang, but it's very expensive.
Yeah. There's Dryad in the shop. And some healing, but it's a little expensive. Dryad is nice healing in a pinch. Yeah, it looks like neither racer is gonna really do much of anything.
Yeah, too pricey to do much.
Random potion already for Amadeus. I mean, that could matter big time. You never know.
We can get something just as a drop instead of having to buy it out of the shop. Well, we could probably turn around and sell that meat strip right away.
Yeah. Amadeus could sell the meat strip and the potion, maybe by Bird Gang. But I'm gonna choose not to for the moment. And yeah, both racers did start with Skull Archer, which is very nice for hitting soul canisters through walls. Pretty much the best thing you can hope for with your starting soul besides slime is just anything that can hit a soul canister through a wall.
And our starting door to the left led us to the vanilla bottom of Clock Tower.
Oh, was that what that was? I thought it was a Castle Corridor exit.
Yeah, it is the... Sorry. It is the Castle Corridor door that normally leads there.
Gotcha. I understand. Yeah. It's kind of tempting to go through a door like that leads you later into Castle Corridor, but then you miss Panther, and a lot of the time you'll miss Malphus. So neither racer's gonna do it. But if one of them if they had Panther before that, I could have seen one of them going through that.
And I just love how spammable Skull Archer is. Just demolished Creaking Skull.
Yeah, it's very nice. Here's Panther. Oh, and Amadeus did pick up Zombie Officer. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's basically an aerial recovery if you get hit.
Mm-hmm. So that could make a difference here, especially in the early game. Amadeus just pulling it ahead.
Okay, he bought it. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15k is a pretty nice price for 2 starting souls.
Yeah, definitely. It does make sense to spend all of your starting money if possible. There's Giant Bat already. Oh, you hate to see Giant Bat before Malphus.
Yeah, Giant Bat before Malphus and before Hippogriff. That's one of the more painful pieces of movement to have to use to get around a seed. But hey, maybe there's like some source of MP regen around here that will help us out with that.
We'd better hope so. Looks like Amadeus is just gonna check out this door. Yeah, you see, most jumps in the game past study require double jump, so the platforming is just so painful. You'll see coming up here, he's gonna have to equip Bat to get up the platforms, then equip Panther, and just repeat over and over.
And I believe this door goes to Cemetery again in this seed.
Wow.
And that can happen too, accidentally unequipping your blue soul while you're trying to menu between these.
Yeah. A lot of menu practice going on here. Wow, a katana, great.
There is kind of some tech with unequipping souls that Algorithm was messing with at one point.
Really?
It's kind of like you can get effects of souls after you unequip them. Oh, hey, it's Legion.
God, why? I mean, like you said in the previous match, it is kind of nice to see Legion early because then you can go headfirst into other bosses without worrying too much, but man.
We wanted a seed for them that wasn't bad this time, and that one item is going to be behind Legion.
Man.
The S-Stock is an upgrade to the katana, though.
Slightly. Amadeus is just looking for anything here. Ooh, random killer mantle? Wow, that's really good actually. And random cream soda. What are these drops? Wow, that random killer mantle could be massive for him if he finds Arena early.
Yeah, the biggest thing I think of with Killer Mantle is, like, it's level grinding in a can.
Oh yeah. You get all the benefits without having to fight any of the tough fights like Balor or Legion.
Oh, Derxu's about to be very disappointed. I believe that was Slide Amadeus just got.
Yeah. I mean, even if Amadeus sees like a forbidden here, he could get past the Dryads and then try to level grind like an Allura Une, because you do one-shot those and they give a decent amount of experience.
Well, we can go into either of these.
Yeah. Oh man. Garden with the only bat is just an experience. At least with Panther you can like clip up on ledges.
Is this one of the cases where the reverse is faster with just bat?
I think so. I don't recall though, and especially not with no MP.
You can Panther on top of that pillar. I think you might need bat again to go up there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit to be sure. Luckily, Amadeus had that mind up. Oh man. Gonna make sure to grab these candles, because when you're this low of level, Panther drains your MP fairly quickly.
And 4 is a huge number for Garden. There's normally only like 6 checks in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, please, Hippo. No. Kicker does absolutely nothing without Malphus.
Yeah, there is a setting where you can change that, but not playing with this for this.
Looks like Derxu is doing the regular Garden. Regular Garden is nice because you can get up all the way up on the left side without Malphus, but I think exploring the rest of the checks is a little bit slower. Getting kind of low from that Red Crow.
The kicker without Malphus option is kind of fun. You can just make like infinite kick sounds like you're playing Harmony.
Wow, just all blue souls. And they're not even good. We saw Great Armor, Big Golem, and Allura Une.
Allura Une, okay. Great Armor and Big Golem, absolute garbage.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay, like Big Golem maybe has some uses where you are facing off against a big enemy, you turn around, because Big Golem hits behind you. It's very awkward.
Yeah, generally you want to be facing the enemy to hit them with your weapon, especially with like backup souls like that. The benefit is you can use both your weapon and the backup at the same time. Wow, look at this killer mantle use, hitting the tail and the body.
That was plus HP Manticore as the top of garden leads to Chapel, which also has 4 potential important things.
Yeah, honestly, seeing Chapel here is really nice because it could very likely have Malphus, which is all we want to see here.
And all those blue souls are going to be menuing problems because he just equipped Allura Une.
Yeah. Oh no.
He did it again.
All you have to do is equip one and then the other, and then you can just go back and forth. Oh, Gravekeeper. Rune Ring! Okay, that's so good. Oh, at least they have MP regen for the bat now.
Yeah, that's clutch. Any source of MP regen is basically amazing.
Oh yeah, especially right now. Gonna put on that soldier uniform. It's a small upgrade.
Cannot jump up these tiny platforms.
Yeah, just even this area in Chapel, you're expected to have a double jump, so it's just so painful. But 3 more major checks here. And they're all pretty quick to collect. Chapel is nice because all the checks are very compact.
Yeah, they're mostly on path. There's like one in the top right room, but you can pretty much instantly peek it.
Just doing these little hops for this platforming. Positron! Oh my gosh.
Alright, we got an endgame weapon.
Yeah, this is just the Chapel. This is how Chapel is now. It just has amazing stuff. Apparently.
Derxu showing off here. Derxu showing off you can actually use Panther to get onto that first platform.
It's so awkward though. Wow, black belt. Oh, no way.
Oh yeah, Were Jaguar. That's right.
Yeah, I think we've seen both we saw Were Tiger in here, and I think we saw Were Jaguar from something else earlier. Were Tiger is the good one. Were Jaguar is terrible.
Yeah, but we need Werewolf to complete the set now.
Very true. What is that? Is that Onikiri or Kunisuna? And Malphus. Oh, thank God.
I think that's an Onakiri.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was a Kunisuna, but I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see the handle. But yeah, Malphus. Oh, thank goodness. Increased flying armor. I wonder if Amadeus is going to waterfall climb. He's too low level to bat up. Gonna waterfall climb without flying armor. Holy moly.
Yeah, if you can get a nice rhythm, this is actually a decent way to do it.
Wow, pretty clean. And now he can level farm this flesh golem if he wants. Chooses not to though. Does he have Undying? No.
If you want to peek the top item, you don't really need it for that, but...
Oh, okay, I see. Because yeah, without Undine, you really can't get these top checks. Oh, just gaining height to use Giant Bat. Very smart. I hadn't even considered that. Red Minotaur. Okay.
Well, we could go back and level farm that flesh golem to get enough MP for that.
Yeah, potentially.
Derxu also got Were Tiger. Where in the world is Tiger San Diego?
Wow, actually not that many checks in this reservoir either. But at least they could find it.
Yeah, and we're in the part where we don't really need to like swim to be able to access it as well.
Yeah, very nice. There's Satan's Ring. Wow, 3 top tier accessories so far. Black Belt, Rune Ring, and Satan's Ring. And man, just so low level. Each of these Tritons is giving a level up. There's some gym clothes, great. And another level.
I love fighting Tritons. Well, except for the one day that I found out that they're immune to fish head.
Oh yeah, because their stupid Trident blocks it. Love to see it. Okay, well, we're back here. That's a little bit awkward. We might see Amadeus warp out here. Yeah, really just getting value out of this positron.
I think if he really wanted, he could try to leave through the top left, but he wouldn't be able to see the item. Oh no, he can't.
Derxu. I don't know if Derxu's high enough level to do this without eating a mind up. Does he have any? Okay, does have a mind up. Good.
Yeah, ordinarily not high enough level. Gotta be 8, I think.
There's, wow, Flightlock Skula. I mean, they did have Giant Bat early, so makes sense.
Yeah, it's all coming together. And that was the last thing in Castle Corridor. So Amadeus could just go right back if he wanted. Clear reservoir, see the doors.
Yeah. Any of those Skula doors are a little bit far away, though. There's that one check outside of the door that's Skula locked, but...
He wants vanilla top floor door.
Well, also, we did see top floor earlier, so it's a little bit safer to go top floor now because he's got some levels from positron farming, which increases your HP and defense, just makes it a lot safer overall.
Well, it is slightly easier to get to than usual because we have a shortcut door in Castle Corridor.
Definitely.
So maybe just bookmarking it for a later trip at some point.
Yeah. And Amadeus is choosing to go through inner quarters here. There's only 2 checks, but he can't full clear it without Galamov.
Well, there is a boss that we could peek at as well.
Definitely, yeah. And we know it's not Legion, so odds are it's going to be worth fighting. Balor is a little bit awkward with Positron, but you can definitely make it work.
Yeah, and this is the risky side without a save as well.
Oh, definitely. Ugh. Yeah, so seeing Balor here is risky without that save, like you mentioned. Okay. Just big golem.
Yeah, we can handle big golem, especially with positron rifle, which you can't really do much about.
Yeah. Look at those clean backdash cancels. And wow, Derxu's actually committing to Reservoir here. Gonna go for another exit, and maybe some checks along the way. Just trying to get rid of these curses.
I don't think he's gone back for school yet.
Oh yeah, so you wouldn't be able to see any of these checks or exits. Oh, he just realized. Yeah, wow. There's
Yeah, you gotta leave, buddy. The room I was thinking about over here, you can't do that.
Oh yeah. I hadn't even realized either. So committed to going this path for almost nothing.
And inner quarters comes out at another castle corridor door. Let's check the other one under the water. Forbidden area with nothing.
Wow.
Extremely tanky.
The Dryad resists fire. Normally it's weak to fire, so Positron is especially sad.
And plus defense.
Just horrible. Wasn't it plus HP as well? I missed it.
I think it was
in study.
I think it was attack.
Was it attack? I see. Wow. Amadeus does have slide, but I just can't decide what to do here.
Man, this is a really long sequence.
Oh yeah, big time. Like, if any of these bosses are required and he decides to orphan them, coming back here would be a major pain.
So you get Bat, you come back here and get Skula. To go under the water and go through Forbidden Area, to go to Study, to go to what?
Who knows? Hopefully we don't see Arena here. I mean, seeing Arena would be fine because there's a warp, I guess, but I don't know. Arena would be better than the top floor dead end, at least.
Top floor does have another exit, so that could also be something.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
And there is a boss in Study that Amadeus is going to peek at.
Yeah, pretty much any boss would be worth it here. Besides maybe Belor? Yeah, just vanilla Great Armor. This is so worth it.
Top floor dead end would be very comedic, I agree.
Oh my gosh. Got the rare ring.
Alright, time to really get all the drops.
Mm-hmm. Silk robe already.
That's just value.
Yeah. Already paying off. Derxu saw the rare ring last season, chose to not pick it up, and the rare ring honestly gave Amadeus so much value. Got a lot of healing, got the poison fist, which the poison fist didn't do anything necessarily, but it just was another safe option.
Yeah, and you got a second one as well, so you could put one on each hand.
It's so true. So Derxu is gonna head straight back up here after getting Skula.
Yeah, so far it's got him a battle axe, a high mind up.
Okay.
Something else I missed, and apparently Undyne.
Undyne. I think that red soul was like bomber armor or something.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
And yeah, only one more major check in all of Reservoir, though there's only Eastern left to check, really. Coming into inner quarters.
As Amadeus is going to go back there.
Yeah. I do wonder what's going through Amadeus' head here. I'm not seeing the play personally, but I can't remember many of these exits. Little high five there as they pass each other.
Oh, he doesn't have this left door. Okay.
Oh yeah, so he doesn't know this is Reservoir. So we might see him go through this. Yeah, all of these checks are fairly quick, so kind of worth it. Doesn't pick up the Gabalg. Okay. Doesn't. I think Gabalg is worth it right now, because if anything is weak or strong against fire, he's pretty much defenseless against it.
I would put Gibolg in the underrated category, I think. They got backdash.
Really? That's a spicy take.
I just think it does more damage than people really expect of it. They just kind of write it off.
Yeah, I definitely feel like some weapons are in there, especially like Whip Knuckle. We saw Whip Knuckle from who was it? I can't remember who it was, but Whip Knuckle was just doing such insane work, and I had always written it off personally, just because it's a punching item, you know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think anything of it.
Big Golem was plus HP, by the way. That's why it took a little while. Yeah, plus stats can be up to 50 to 100% higher than normal. Or as the Great Armor Soul description would say, 150 to 200% higher.
Ooh, Soul Eater Ring. Now comes the enigma. Which do you equip, the Soul Eater Ring or the Rare Ring? Looks like Amadeus is sticking with the Rare Ring.
Oh, they have Hippogriff, by the way. I totally missed that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I was in that double secret area. Finally a book. And Bomber Armor.
Okay. So Amadeus is just gonna peek in there, maybe check these two quick ones. Ah, they're just crappy weapons. A partisan like a gram or something.
Yeah. Bomber Armor is technically a soul you can use in this game.
It does fire damage. It has really high damage, but it's very expensive.
Yeah, I used it on Great Armor one time, and Derxu was like, I don't think anybody's ever used that before. What does it do?
Yeah, very underused.
But yeah, it's a big bomb with kind of a slow timer.
Yeah, and it's not as spammable as like the grenade from the zombie soldier.
Oh yeah, extremely not.
There's another silk robe. Wait, was that other random silk robe from a Minotaur? I guess it was, because I was in study, wasn't it? Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, no way! Osafune! Osafune, so overrated.
Overrated, okay.
Overrated, yeah. It is not that good.
I understand that.
I didn't see what that top weapon was. Did you see it?
No, I missed that. Apparently not valuable enough to go pick up, though.
Yeah. Some kind of sword.
And yeah, Hippogriff was from the breakable wall in Inner Quarters.
It was a handgun. Oh, I thought it was a sword. Okay.
Well, that would be terrible as a sword, so I understand.
Yeah. Derxu's just dive kicking off the ectoplasms. Does not care. And here's Headhunter. Oh, pretty nice. Weak to curse. Sadly, no curse to be seen.
Minus HP plus attack. So maybe be a little careful, but
Oh, man.
shredded.
Yeah, didn't even get an attack off. I guess you can't attack if your HP is so low that you die before you get the chance.
And Derxu has peeked the door past the forbidden area. And he's out of there.
Thank goodness we got Big Golem from Headhunter. So the last check in the dance hall is just this candle check here. It's kind of a long way away, but since you know it's a major check, it's probably worth it. And using the zombie officer here, you can just spam jump and get through everything.
There's like a tiny bit of me that is annoyed that this check exists.
Yeah, because this is just nothing in vanilla. Ripper, wow. Nice.
Derxu has found a way into Clock Tower with 2 majors.
There's the gold ring. Man, we're seeing every ring. We just need the Chaos ring now. And the Sherman ring.
Yeah, can't forget about the Sherman ring.
Oh, here's a different clock tower exit for Amadeus. Amadeus does get the warp, which is really nice here. That's the nice part about entering through here is you get more of a clean path through to all the checks while still getting the warp.
Yeah. Maybe ideally you do a little bit of a wraparound where you go up and do the save split first. Oh, he was just going straight left. Okay.
Yeah, any routing through Clock Tower is just so awkward because of all the branching paths, and every path has something you kind of want. Like there's checks, or a duplicate red book, or exits.
Pendulum Room seems to have value so often.
Mm-hmm.
And the left door out of Clock Tower was Arena, which has 3.
Ooh. Arena is nice right now because we have Giant Bat. Giant Bat single-handedly allows you to quickly do the DDR check and allows you to do the worst room check at all. You do need Giant Bat or Slide to do the worst room.
Yep, we can full clear. Medusa Head.
Oh, Medusa Head plus Positron. Love that. And
I'm guessing bottom of Clock Tower was junk.
Yeah, nothing too useful down there.
Tasty meat on the ledge. Just had to peek into that gold ring again on Amadeus' side.
Yeah, sadly, the way the economy works in this randomizer right now, the gold ring does not get value just because any money bag doesn't give enough to let you buy anything in the shop.
It probably sells for more than it will make you in the seed.
Definitely, yeah. If there were some kind of money rebalance where everything was just squished to be cheaper, maybe the gold ring would get some value. Vanilla Death. How many vanilla bosses have we seen? Jeez.
Well, it's only like 5 or 6 of them that actually shuffle, so this is it's kind of common.
And vanilla Blore. Nice. Haven't seen a randomized boss yet, I don't think. Or where was Big Golem? Big Golem was in the inner quarters.
Yeah, okay, so those two swapped.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this death is tanky. There you go. And yeah, Derxu is going to get the Belore levels, so he's not going to be too far behind without having the killer mantle that Amadeus has. Because Amadeus, anytime he finds top floor or even arena, if he chooses, he can just farm red minotaurs and get to whatever level he pleases.
Well, they both have top floor, it's just a decision of when you go back in.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, wow. That was a good death. Manticore, Blue Book, Inner Quarters boss. They did both fight that, I believe.
Yeah. So that's checked off.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Soul and Boss filling out. The third book could be either one of those.
Yeah. Unfortunate that they don't know which. Though, guessing it's banned, so I guess it won't matter. Wow, Derxu doesn't have too much healing here. Here is
Well, it's
Arena
okay.
on this. Yeah. Ooh. Still 2 hits, so it's okay. Nice.
Just watch. Oh!
And Une. Nice.
You said 2 hits and I still got nervous.
Oh, what was that? Yasutsuna. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, well, if we can't get a Murmasa, we'll take that.
Oh, definitely. And wow, Amadeus choosing to not do arena. Is Amadeus headed to? I'm not sure where Amadeus is headed.
He's trying to find something.
Yeah. Maybe
Like, he
top floor?
definitely came back into chapel trying to find a door. And
Wow, Derxu got hit by poison and took a chunky hit. Had to heal up.
playing these back to back, you can definitely get Seed Bleed something pretty badly when it comes to areas.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, what was that?
I think Amadeus warped here, so
He did, yeah.
I just forgot where what all these doors were. I guess. Yeah, I think Amadeus is looking for top floor.
Well, he's going to be pretty close if he warps here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can see what the shop upgrade is at least. Oh, I didn't see how expensive those were.
Well, the healing is all expensive.
Ah, too bad.
There is an Excalibur.
Sell the Osufune. Do it. No.
You can sell Gable, gear allowed.
Oh, there's a claim.
Yeah, okay,
Wow.
that settles that. I had only seen the Excalibur, not the claim.
And there was a Death Sickle. And a rare ring.
Manticore is in the shop, also got Shadow Knight.
Got a Jaya too. Yeah, the healing is all expensive, you're right.
They quadrupled the strawberry prices since last seed.
Yeah, they did. Dang it, Hammer. I mean, there was demand, so he upped the price. Knows a little thing or two about economics.
Death Sickle has such a weird hitbox that I would definitely avoid that one in the shop.
The random cream soda, okay. It is weird. I feel like it's just nice to have that dark damage. Just in case you see something that could be useful on. Like, you could always see a Legion that's like weak to dark or something weird. Get some big time value.
Alright, we're into top floor. Amadeus has got a Nemesis.
Yeah, a lot of major checks here. There's Galamoth. There's a full bingo board for Amadeus.
Yeah, which could allow for the finishing of inner quarters.
Yeah, I don't recall if there were any major checks left there, were there?
I believe they both had to leave one.
So we could definitely see a book there.
Got two things left here, though.
Amadeus is not risking this succubus being plus attack. Totally fair enough.
Oh yeah, 213 HP.
Yeah, with really no armor to be seen. I think he just has like the armor of water or something.
Hey, shoutouts to Whip Knuckle.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright, and Derxu has found Dance Hall.
Bit of a giant worm there. Oh! Random Demon's Mail from a Red Minotaur. You cannot make this up. He got the random Demon's Mail by using the random Killer Mantle on the Red Minotaur. I can't believe it.
I think, does he have the rare ring off at this point? So this is just all luck.
Oh no, I think he still has it on.
Alright, that's value added then.
No kidding. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see any use out of this Soul Eater ring.
Soul Eater ring is just time waste at a point.
Yeah, it kind of is. You're so right. That's what's nice about the rare ring is it's just a lot of healing, and there's no time waste with the screen freezes that the Soul Eater ring has.
Derxu gonna face off against Headhunter at the bottom of the dance hall as Amadeus is going to find out what this one check is in inner quarters behind the bunny.
Yeah, did Derxu full clear the arena? I don't remember seeing any books there. There it is, yellow book. Beat Clock Tower boss. That was death. Yeah. I think Amadeus just safe split straight back to top floor.
Yep.
So smart. Does he still have the Demon's Mail though? Oh,
Good
no.
question.
I don't know if he does. And I don't know if it's worth farming that again.
Yeah, no, you don't do that twice. So it could be a little nerve-wracking. We've got plus HP Graham here.
Yeah. Wow, Graham is being so kind.
Yeah, with these spawns you can just line up Manticore next to the wall and keep that hitbox going.
Oh, he does have it. Okay, wow. Such a clutch save. Very smart.
Alright, don't forget to put on your red soul if you have not already, sir. Okay, you did.
Okay. You saw the cutscene? Wow.
No, I saw him open his menu.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Hippotech.
Yep, get some iframes off that ceiling laser to just keep your DPS going.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I think that might have been weak to curse. The icon went away very fast, though, on my screen, so...
Yeah, I didn't see it. Sadly, no siren this time.
Also, because of last time I did commentary, apparently I confuse curse and poison all the time.
Is poison the skull with, like, the hole in it?
Yeah. Or I kind of think it looks like an upside-down potion, almost.
Really? I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, this is a convenient spot for garden. You always love when it's really close to top floor. Just because there's no warp in this zone, so you always have to go through the door.
The skull mushroom, yes.
Skull mushroom. Yeah, Amadeus did not pick up the death signal that I saw. So, really just hoping for like a Holy Week Julius here, I think. And wow, look at these yellow souls. No no good options. So rude.
Well, who needs weapons when we have
Weak to
Manticore?
curse. Plus HP, plus defense. Oh my. Oh, we have Positron. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be long. Plus HP, plus defense. Not what you want to see.
Yeah, and doing weapon-based damage, we are gonna have to deal with the stagger mechanic.
Yeah.
So every 4 hits of that positron rifle, Julius is gonna gain a little invincibility and just walk around for a little bit.
Which is especially painful because plus defense you do not want to see when you're using a multi-hit weapon, just because the defense affects every single hit, which effectively makes you deal way less damage compared to if you did all the damage in a single hit with like Ascalon or something.
At least with positron, this will be very safe.
Definitely.
And Amadeus realizes how slow this is going to be and is just chugging mind-ups now.
I wonder, did Amadeus take off the rare ring for the rune ring? I think he still has the rare ring on. Or no, he's using the black belt, my bad.
Yeah, I think I would go rare ring here.
Rare ring or rune ring?
Oh yeah, you're right, rune ring. Yes, please show me, what does Julius drop?
Oh yeah, this is also with Demon's Mail. This is Demon's Mail Black Belt. Oh man. Oh yeah, he has Excalibur. I totally forgot about that. Here we go. Okay, 58. That's actually much better. Jeez.
I don't like doing this though. I think this is super awkward.
Yeah. Are we gonna see him switch back? Yeah. Totally fair enough. If you're in it for the long game, you might as well just save your healing.
And this will get faster in Phase 2 when the whole stagger thing goes away.
Definitely. Oh, looks like Derxu did visit the shop and grab the claim as well, by the way.
We get to listen to plenty of Heart of Fire, though.
Derxu is headed to the top floor. Where was Galamoth? Was it here?
Yes, it is in the breakable ceiling.
So yeah, we're gonna have to see Derxu get Galamoth, then go all the way to Galamoth, and then he'll be in go mode. I believe he has every other book.
I believe you are correct.
Wow, Amadeus is choosing to not heal here. I don't know if he's one hit or not. I didn't see. Okay, there you go.
Okay, just make that less of a problem then. Not one whip hit, at least.
Yeah. If Amadeus ends up needing more healing or being scared, there is the healing in the shop you can always go back for.
There's also Allura Une.
So true. Allura Une with Rune Ring is okay. Especially if you get in a pinch. And just gonna chug those wind-ups, like he said.
I couldn't tell if he scrolled his menu there by accident or what. Or, like, ate a bunch of items.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I think I saw it scroll over, like, a map or something, so hopefully not.
Because he had a meat strip and it was suddenly gone and I didn't see if he ate it. Menu healing is very fast, but you can also make mistakes.
Yeah. This phase 1 is so long. Luckily, phase 2 isn't going to get the plus HP effect, I don't think, so phase 2 will just be the regular speed. Plus, a lot faster with Positron, like you said, without the stagger.
As well, phase 2 normally has less HP.
We could see this end very quickly in comparison.
We're going to get to see some DLC, though, the sub-weapons you don't normally see if you're close by.
Yeah, we didn't really get to see this last run, just because of how quick phase 2 was. That random lubricant for Derxu. Oh my gosh, it was.
Okay, then. I mean, that's how you make up time. You go through this super long fight. You could give it a try on low HP and just do damage to your heart's content.
Yeah, you're right. We could see Derxu make up a lot of time here, though. It would have to be a lot. Something would have to go wrong for Amadeus and Chaotic, I think. But if he doesn't have very much healing, Chaos could easily cause some issues. And yeah, he does see the yellow book there.
We've seen these long boss fights like actually make things be close late in seeds.
Yeah, definitely. It's just so easy to be caught off guard by the stat randomizer. And Derxu does do the same save split. Oh, but that means Derxu lost to Lubricant. Oh no.
Well, it was a fun thought while it lasted.
Yeah. I guess Derxu decided it wasn't worth it.
He may not want to do that in practice anyway.
Yeah. Totally fair enough. There we go. Julius is down.
Yeah, finally, dude.
Very buff Julius there. Alright, let's see what these chaotic checks are. I think Amadeus is gonna check these.
Yeah,
well, maybe not.
No souls in here, so all value.
I mean, Amadeus has Claim, has Demon's Mail. There's
well, that's a Death Scythe.
Okay, didn't get it from the shop, but decides it's worth it here.
Throws a bomb at the Iron Golem for good measure.
Wait, why did he have that equipped? Oh, from Graham, wasn't it?
Yeah, it just hasn't changed his red soul.
What you see a lot of racers do, and I don't know if you do this, they'll unequip their red soul for the rest of the run right as soon as they finish Graham 2.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. I actually thought I was just having controller issues, but yeah, that would have been a smart idea.
Alright, Derxu is done with the Graham here. Hopefully he remembers where Garden is. It is just the right exit of top floor here.
Yeah, it looks like he's going exactly there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Demon's Mail.
So I guess the difference is he had Demon's Mail for Graham and Julius.
Yeah, that's kind of big. That would annoy some people to be beaten to a random drop that helps out so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Derxu chose to not equip the rare ring, so.
That is true.
Though it wouldn't have gotten the random killer mantle regardless. Yeah, man, just look at these yellow souls. The best thing to use is White Dragon. Ugh.
That's definitely a feel bad. At that point, you may as well just leave Skula on.
I know, right? Just White Dragon does almost nothing. Weak to poison, plus HP minus attack. Okay. Weak to poison is nice, though it is a little bit buggy on Chaos. It actually doesn't really do anything with Chaos, sadly. So, pretty much for the core, the first hit with your poison weapon will effectively make the core have 0 defense, and then everything after that, it'll be normal. So he can hit the core once with grunting for big damage, and then it's just pointless. But I'm not sure if he knows that.
Yeah, he reads the Discord, I think. He might have seen where that got talked about.
Yeah.
Alright, into phase 2, it's another plus HP Chaos, so it's going to be a little bit, but minus attack is going to take some of the punch out of Chaos's hits.
Yeah, wow, and with 4 eyes up, he's already doing 11 to the core. That's kind of crazy.
Claim's kind of good.
Kinda good, yeah. You could definitely say that. I don't know if we're gonna see a 4-eye here or not. Looks like not.
Ooh, the healing situation is getting a little suspect. We do still have 1 full heal.
Yeah, and sadly Amadeus had to use all of his mana healing with Julius, but I think that was probably worth it.
Yeah, you don't care so much about it for this. Just slash away, let it build back up on its own. Could put the Rune Ring back on.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Though, maybe Amadeus thinks this fight will be over by the time it matters. Okay,
Oh.
does end up killing that last guy. Oh, did we see a death on Derxu's end?
I think so.
Well, GG for Amadeus.
All right, Amadeus takes the set.
Yeah, that'll be the 2-0 victory over Derxu.
So he gets to go on and face V Victus in round 2, as Derxu is going to go down and face Timo on the lower end.
Definitely some good matches here as we get further in the tournament. Here's Amadeus for a little post-game interview. Will probably be joining us shortly. Welcome, Amadeus.
Yo, 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 what's up?
GG's. 2 claim seeds in a row from the shop. Crazy.
I know, I was very, very lucky.
And that rare ring both games gave you so much
I
value.
That Demon's Mail, you know, because
Oh my gosh.
I was so worried because my armor was so bad and I got none. And I'm like, I was about to go to Arena to try and get armor because I was so weak. And then I just decided to use Killer Mantle one time and I got the best armor.
And the fact that that Killer Mantle was also a random drop.
Yeah.
Just
I got that both seeds, right? I got Killer Mantle the first seed too.
I think so. I can't remember
Yeah.
where you got it from. I don't know if that was random as well.
Yeah, but I got pretty lucky both seeds, I would say.
I would say in this one, that's got to be one of the worst starting shops I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing, but
And yeah, just your Yellow Soul kit throughout the second seed was so bad, but it just didn't even matter with claiming the Demon's Mail.
yeah, I got pretty bailed out with that. I was so worried that Derxu could have had Curse and had beaten Julius and Graham in like 2 seconds. I was so worried because he could save like minutes if he had that. It was really scary.
Yeah, that Julius fight was super rough. That is something to be scared of, because you could get a random Siren from anything.
Exactly, or a Muramasa drop. I mean, yeah.
If he decided to use the rare ring. Fortunately for you, he didn't equip the rare ring in either seeds. So,
Skill ring.
definitely the skill ring.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard on the first seed when Julius died in like, what was it, 4 hits or 5 hits on phase
Yeah.
2? Oh
That was
man.
absurd.
Yeah, he made up for that by being a real chonker here.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Derxu might take another death here, just completely out of healing. Trying to make use of the Alara Une, but phase 1 is just so long, even with the Death Sickle.
And I would say the difference in the first game was it was a full clear, but it seemed like you were able to reconstruct the path to Reservoir a little earlier. We saw Derxu searching around a little bit, trying to figure out where his door in was, I think.
Yeah, I can't believe I died to Legion. I thought I had healing, so I just started tanking damage because I thought I picked up healing, but I just imagined it. But it was kind of lucky because I think it really helped my routing, even though I died. Like, I was moving a little quicker than I normally would, so...
Yeah, potentially. Just, that's probably the most rude reservoir I've ever seen, where it loops on itself, and then another exit goes to Forbidden, which also loops on itself. What the hell was that?
Yeah. I was panicking a bit of where to go, because I was like, oh, Reservoir, there's like a million entrances, like, surely it won't just loop on itself. But...
It looks like we might see Derxu just wrap this up, despite the very long Julius fight. I'm not sure if Derxu has race time open.
Maybe not.
Man, like, what is the healing situation here? I think Derxu only has a Lara Une for healing.
Oh, and the healing in the shops was so expensive. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That was
it really
ridiculous. Yeah.
Just another perk of raring. You get so
Mm-hmm.
much healing.
Yeah, I had like 3 cream sodas from I can't remember what enemy dropped it. It was like Titans maybe? I can't remember, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
yeah, lots of lucky healing. But
Mm.
yeah, this Julius, man. It's rough.
Yeah, I don't know if Derxu has made it to phase 2. Okay, Derxu has a potion and a persimmon. Oh wow, that almost did. Yeah, I'm surprised Derxu is doing 21 despite not having Demon's Mail. What's the difference here? You didn't fight Balor, did you?
No, I did not. I did not fight
okay.
Balor.
I think
So-
that might be the difference maker here in the damage, because you were hitting for, I believe, 20 with
I
Demon's
was,
Mail.
yeah. Maybe I forgot to put on Black Belt also. I don't remember
you-
if I put that on.
Nah, you definitely got Black Belt wrong.
Oh yeah, I put it on for Graham. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I was being a critic and thinking, why isn't this dude putting on the rare ring? Or rune ring. I said rare ring, I meant rune ring.
uh,
I'm not that committed to the the rear ring.
oh yeah, no. I don't
Yeah.
think it's worth keeping on that long. Though
Yeah.
I think it was the other day Algorithm, I'm pretty sure, had it on just throughout the end of the game, despite having like Rune Ring. Oh my gosh. Let's not get too crazy here.
Yeah, I mean rune ring. If you don't have any great souls, it doesn't really matter too much. But
It is easy to forget, he says. Fair enough.
true.
You just equip the rare ring and you don't even think about the accessory slot anymore. It's okay, that slot is filled. We're good. Yeah, the Allura Une is doing kind of good work for Derxu here. I think he has the rune ring on, so yeah, he definitely does. So Allura Une is actually keeping him alive.
Yeah, it's a good soul choice.
Oh man, this whip. Can he slide? Oh wow!
Oh,
well.
my gosh, so mean.
Yeah, it's so easy to death loop on these endgame fights. Gonna try again too. Yeah, Derxu really can't decide what to use, and just only the soldier uniform.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
so. I can't. But it's. Yeah.
Not much to say there. When you save split out of Galamoth, I didn't see you save after you got the demon spell, so I was actually scared you didn't have it anymore.
I almost didn't because I was just like. I was only looking for the book. I mean, and also it was a random drop. I almost forgot, but yeah, last second I was like, I should probably keep the best armor in the game instead of armor of water or whatever I had.
It
Yeah.
paid off big time, yeah.
But
Alright, looks like Derxu is gonna stick with the Death Sickle here. It's
Yeah, it
so
does
awkward
more-
to use, but yeah, it does.
it does more damage, so it might overall be faster.
Man, I do wonder how tanky this Julius ended up being. I wish you could see the percentages, just because, man, this fight was so long.
Yeah, both of them probably have to be close to a max roll. I would love to see how much damage like Siren does.
Oh, it would be so good, because, yeah, Siren against a max HP roll Julius with a weakness to Curse would be the most satisfying thing ever. That would definitely be something I want to see.
Oh, he also has a Minotaur soul,
Oh, yeah.
which I
that,
don't have, so
That must be where the strength is coming from.
yeah, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Balor levels and that probably makes up for Demon's Mail.
He save split out of Lubricant, unfortunately, which is
Yeah, he got a random lubricant drop on the way to Galamoth and decided to save split it.
Yeah, it's kind of risky to use Lubricant in stat rando. It feels generally like not as good. It's hard to get like super low on health because some things just do so much damage.
Oh, and Derxu has a wooden golem. I didn't even realize. Look at that MP regen. Takes another death. And looks like Derxu's gonna head straight back in.
Respect. So Derxu ended up having to full clear the first seed as well, right?
Yeah, I think you both pretty much had to full clear. Because, yeah, both of your last checks were like, what was it? Forbidden?
Mm-hmm.
That was where the book was. So rude. Though, you still finished fairly quickly for being a full clear. It was impressive.
Yeah, and a death. I died. I spent like 2 or 3 minutes fighting Legion, and I died. And
Yeah.
I got pretty lucky though on my routing, for sure.
Definitely. Didn't seem like you had too much issue finding the reservoir. Looks like Derxu is just going to stick with Positron here. Positron is definitely safer since the fight is so long with no healing. You really have to just not get hit.
And that's very hard against the Belmont.
Definitely. He'll just hunt you down. Luckily in phase 1 he doesn't have too many ranged hits, but yeah, just that dive kick, it's so easy to get caught off guard. Or a jumping whip. He loves doing those jumping whips. Yeah, one risk with Positron is because you're not staying close to him, he just does whatever he wants. You really have to stay right next to him if you want him to cooperate.
Yeah, especially on phase 2, he just throws the crosses if you're too far away, and then it's really awkward to clip him.
Yeah, because the cross reaches so far and covers so much area. Heal up a little bit.
This is rough with the no healing.
Looks like he's committing to not using the Alarune here. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, Panther is so useful when you have the Positron, like, because it's so clunky to move around with, but that's a rough spot.
Oh yeah. So yeah, now Derxu. It seems like Derxu's strategy is just to go with max damage with Minotaur and all that until he gets to critical health, and then switch to Wooden Golem and start healing up. We'll see if it's enough to get through phase 1 here. I think he still has a Persimmon he can eat.
Wow, that Alorune is actually pretty good. Wow.
With the Rune Ring and Wooden Golem, yeah. It's healing a bit more. Jeez, still not in the phase 2.
It's so slow.
Oh, okay, eats the Persimmon. Got a little scared of that dive kick. Yeah, it looks like Smile Fire's signed off.
Yep.
Oh man. No!
Oh.
Oh. Welcome back. Alright. Let me look at race time. Looks like Derxu is throwing in the towel with the forfeit. Totally fair enough. That Julius, man, that is
So
rough.
unfair, yeah.
Because that's what, plus HP plus defense with positron. You hate to see the plus defense. It's
Yes.
so bad.
Stat Rando can just like beat up on you if like, because it can give you setups that you're completely not prepared for.
Yeah, and like one thing I was worried about at the end is the one weapon I didn't buy was Death Sickle, and I was really worried something would be weak to dark, you know, because something as small as that, it's just like it can completely change the tide of everything. It's like having one weapon or one item. It's pretty insane.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I am not sure if Derxu will be joining us. I haven't gotten confirmation.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, he's in chat and saying, yeah, that Julius fight was the worst I ever experienced related to Aria.
Yeah, I mean, stat rando, it's just so unforgiving. All right, looks like Derxu just be calling it there. So yeah, who did you say Amadeus is going to be facing in the next round?
Ve Victus.
Oh, it's a tough match.
That is.
You have to practice up for that, but
Yeah,
I think you got a fighting chance.
I think so. I mean, it's stat rando. It's crazy.
It is.
I'm excited for both of these, honestly. Ve Victus versus Amadeus and Timo versus Derxu.
Timo is a newcomer, but Timo's been practicing so much, plays a lot of rando, so definitely going to be putting up a fight there.
Well, alrighty, I think we'll wrap it up here. GG's Amadeus again, GG's Derxu in the chat.
Thank you, thank you.
And thanks to Chewy for calling this one with me.
No problem.
Thanks to SpeedGaming for allowing us to host this tournament on their network. And thank you, chat, and you, the viewer, for joining us for this one. And we will see you next time for more Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Randomizer Tournament 2023. See you in the next race, everybody.